When we heard about this project, we thought that there was just a namesake. There was a reason to propose these projects. It seemed very obvious from that point to then use these as a way to encode a language. So in a sense, it's all about the language of geometry, the language of shape and form, and just working from very elemental principles upwards. So like any language, you can encode it more and more deeply.
1, 2, 3.
And we've been studying the pyramids for a long time in terms of the geometry, the astrology and astronomy. We were just looking at all these ways in which we can use these very simple geometric expressions to encode this kind of very mysterious language of mathematics and astronomical correspondences.
Two pieces of elemental forms, and we found this sort of balance that those two pieces have between them. They're made up of triangles, of trapeze, rhombus, square, rectangle, and they then have this kind of relationship, the dialogue with the pyramids through their interaction with one another.
I mean, there is a sense in which we are trying to encourage a form of engaging with artwork as meditation, or trying to conceive of the act of viewing and interacting with artwork as something like a meditation.
It's really starting to look
better
now.
Yes.
I mean, meditation is obviously the attempt, which is impossible, to try to experience consciousness as such. Somehow there's this incredible way in which your body can actually tune into something like a hidden light. Something like the light of consciousness as it's hidden.
I think it's worth everybody looking around at this big audience. There's so many people here. So many people from the media. So many friends and family. I have learned about Egypt, about the pyramids, about the pharaohs. But it is living artists, contemporary artists today, who are telling us their personal feelings about the themes that are here.
So glass for us is a representation of our current age. We interact almost entirely through devices, so we interact through our phones primarily, through cameras, projectors, telescopes. So all of these technological equipments are informing our knowledge, or informing our reality. So glass is one of the most fundamental materials in this technology, and also light. So we look at how glass and light interact in order to create a more kind of embodied interaction with these materials.
Well, they are, I mean, each face is a particular measurement. Yeah. So if you each line is a.
I think we're trying to address this problematic, that actually we're constantly out of step with our ability to understand our contemporaneity, to understand what we are as moderns, as people living with this technology and with this rate of change and this speed of change. The pyramids, they center you, and they center you because they enact an orientation. So they orient someone in the center.
I think we see light everywhere. So often we would just sort of, walking along the street, there's like a broken frame on the ground and the light's bouncing off it in a particular way, or like you're at an exhibition and the frame of the artwork is doing something crazy with the sunlight, or there's a door frame, there's always these moments of magic.
The pyramids is like an initiation into something like being in the center of space and time, the center of things, because everything points to this center where you get initiated into something like a hidden light.
Actually, I think that, the interesting thing every time we do these works is that there's always a continuation. Like, it doesn't mean that we're not satisfied with the work that we've done, it just means that there's always an opening to create something new or to pursue it in a different way. And I think that's what's really exciting about doing these projects. There's a balance that happens at that moment, a harmony, and then you have to break the harmony to find the next work.